Yes, it's another getting stuff done today. I've got the guys at home all day today, so hopefully we're going to shift things or get things sorted. Um, this is organised chaos, dare I say. Just things are in different sort of piles, ready to be put away. It was this basket that when I was having one of my sort outs recently, that everything sort of got dumped in there. It's not all my stuff, or it wasn't. This is when I'm run out of time. I'm not perfect, and it gets to the end of the session of sorting out or whatever, and stuff does get put in usually this basket. This is going back into Big Red. It was taken out. That's the boot tidier, due to the fact that we have been going to the tip 2 days on the trot. And so that was taken off, as I said, as you've probably seen from my video yesterday, which was day 2 of getting stuff out of our home. We ended up having to take this out. It's got in there, it goes into Big Red, which is our towing car. It's got like the trekking boots for both me and hubby, 2 Macs, picnic blanket, but there's also got a couple of bits like a pen and a few other little bits, bulbs for the caravan. We needed a couple of new bulbs and had to get them off online, and a little game thing that we want to try out that hubby had as a gift that seemed to have got missed going to the caravan originally. So that thing there, that's just going into the car. Went a bit doolally there. This is just a little bit of rubbish and pen that doesn't work, packaging from the dash cam that's out of guarantee now, and a couple of charging cables for the phones that ended up being in this tin here, which is what hubby usually uses for his bits. He's organised these bits to where they're supposed to be going, and yes, I've got my coffee there that hubby's kindly made, and I've got laundry there to put away. As I said, this is what my job is at the moment. And then going along here, I've got all the bits and pieces in the different categories, like bags. They're the flannel animals under there, and the owl I made, tape, you know, some materials. I've got a few receipts in that bag that I want to have going through receipts time, but obviously I can't show that for privacy reasons. And this diet doodle book diary, I bought this just before Christmas or just after, from the works, and I was supposed to start it in January, but I never did. I had a lot of problems at the beginning of the year, and over Christmas I kept ending up at A&E for different reasons. So I'm going to do my measurements. I may start doing a video on not necessarily diet, but well-being and being more healthy, that sort of thing, and how I exercise. I mostly do a lot of walking at the moment, and like gardening and all that sort of thing. So all that sort of thing helps to keep healthy. That is my list. I must admit, I was looking for it. This is the list I use in my bag when we go to the caravan, and I jot down, you know, what's left in the caravan and things like that. I believe that came from Tesco's. So I'm hoping by the end of today that basket remains empty and I managed to clear this lot. The guys have got their own little jobs to do, so hopefully, I did say if we could set the timer for, say, an hour, so they can do a little bit of sorting out or what needs to be done. So I'm going to get on now because I think this is going to be a very long day. Right, hubby's just filled the basket with a couple of drawers. You see that little chest of drawers, I don't know if you can see it, it's in the dining room, near the dining room table. Has his ciggy stuff in it, usually has chargers in, doesn't it? anything to do with extra phones. We like to keep an extra phone in case one of the phones gets broken. So hubby's just actually emptied a couple of the drawers and he's filled the basket back up. So he's going to put batteries.
One drawer.
Oh, is that just one drawer?
One drawer.
Oh, crikey. I nearly said the C word, but anyway. So what I said to hubby, is 3 piles. General rubbish, charity, and then rubbish, charity, and keep. So there we are. Have you got that, hubby?
Yeah. I've got another
Kiwi.
phone. I got 2 phones. Didn't even know I had that.
Yeah. So we keep some of the phones because you don't get much for them, do you? And just in case anything breaks. So I'm going to leave hubby to that. I think I've just heard our son surface, so maybe I ought to give him a moment or two to make sure he's fully awake. If weather holds, either myself or maybe my son will get the lawns cut because it is garden waste this week. Morning, darling.
Do you need a phone holder in your car? No, I've got one.
Shall I give you a few moments, an hour maybe time? He's not woken up yet. Oh, I see. Go from bed to sofa. Yeah, he had to work yesterday. So I'm going to leave the guys to get things done. We've got Pepsi Max there. People have got their cups of tea. I've got my cup of coffee, and we're going to just plough on. Right, hubby's just done his first little job, and usually with him and also our son, which is posing just there, it's a case of dump, 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 dump. So I bet you can guess that is the dump pile, and well over 7 items, a lot of cases and everything, and cables and things like that.
These were when we were going through a stage of buying phone cases, but I mean they don't fit any phone now. Apart from those, these were the original iPhones that we had. So you can see the difference. So why keep them?
So in the keep pile, a couple of cables. There is 2 small phones, and I did say
I think they're iPhone 5s, so we'll keep them. We've
decided we'll keep them because you don't get much for them. But in case one of our phones breaks or anything, so we have got another one. Because I understand you can just take the chip out of one phone into the other, can't you?
Yeah.
And then we've got a couple of cables to check. So, say that is the part. That bit there is actually a DVD player that plugs into a laptop. It's to be checked. I don't think it's been on Earth for over a year, maybe 2. I didn't know we got it, to tell you the truth. And then out of all the stuff, we found more
a screensaver scratch thing for my phone, and a scratch thing for your phone.
And he's found me some earbuds for my phone. So he's going to do my phone because I'm videoing it on the moment. So this will be a job for this afternoon. And we've got such an eager beaver over there. Haven't we?
I need another cup of tea because that was thirsty work.
Yeah, at least he can sit on his butt and do it. Wow. So there is one thing, and I've done this before, and I've said this. Although he's put these in rubbish, the boxes there, they are really strong boxes, and if you can turn them, take the lid off and turn it upside down, they make really good drawer dividers. So he may end up keeping those 2 boxes and put them back in the drawer so he can split his pieces up. I don't know whether he's going to have a go at the other 2 drawers. We shall see. Most of that I think is to do with his vape. So we're going to move on, aren't we, my darling? And look at Speedy Gonzales over there. And you're going to get another cup of tea, my darling?
I don't think another coffee.
I don't finish off. I drank that one yet. You're going to say hi. This is what I mean by the iPhone boxes, especially if you're not reselling, which we're not. As I say, we have got 2 spare ones, but there is 3 adults just in case your phones go. Some did have difficulty getting the inside out, but it doesn't matter. It still possibly can be used. And this is the other one. Because they are so strong, they make great partition things to put in drawers, to put different pieces in, to save costing without having to buy any more organisation boxes. Right, Hubby's just pulled out some more things from his ciggy drawer, his vaping, so it's just some empty plastic bottles. These containers may go in, because I don't think they're recyclable plastic, but I might take them to the community centre for crafting pieces. And then one of his old vapors, I presume, why has that got tape on, darling? Is that battery or something?
Yeah, because it wouldn't stay shut.
Oh, there we are. But he's now replaced a couple of your vapes, haven't you? And it looks like our son's on the move. I think he's about to start mowing the lawn.
What?
The pose.
No.
How are we doing?
I can actually get in my shed now.
Jolly good.
It needs emptying completely.
Yeah, well, that'll have to wait, won't it?
I've took all the polythene down because the roof's not leaking now.
Because that's all been done.
A bit out and throw bits away that I can. But yeah.
Oh, we started. So quite a few bits and pieces in there. Okay, getting ready. Obviously, I don't know whether we're going to get another trip in the tip. We'll probably leave that today. But yeah, you're doing good. If you keep at it, can't you? But normally, I've said this before, Easter time, we normally emptied this completely, and our shed.
It needs a good empty.
His and her sheds, I should say. The only thing is we were on full lockdown over Easter, so the tip was...
weren't open.
No, so there was no point in actually emptying it if we couldn't get rid of stuff. So my son has kindly done both of the lawns. He's got the back and the front done while I'm still sorting all the pieces, as I say, that was on the floor in the dining room. It's all the little pieces that always seems to take the time and doesn't seem as though you're getting anywhere, but I don't want them ending up going back in that basket. I want to make sure everything is put away. How many does it take to put some lights into the lawn?
I'm not touching them anymore, breaking this.
Yeah, he just broke one. That was my son. Yeah, at least they're in. They're a bit higgledy-piggledy, but never mind.
It's a
They're
light
in.
Martha. It makes you a bit light and more directed to it. It's good using your brain.
Okay. He's got his T-shirt on again. If remember this one, born to game, forced to work.
What's the time?
I don't know.
I don't think it's been an hour yet.
You did it too quick, I told you.
I'll just check. Won't be a moment. It's
16.
10:40. So when did he start?
16 minutes past 10.
Oh, so we've still
Well,
got...
no, actually, allow 5 minutes, so
Oh.
10 minutes past 10.
Hang on, I ain't finished yet. I've got to go and lock the gate up.
And you've got to make your bed as well.
No, I've done that.
Oh.
I've done the upstairs. I just need to put some washing on. Talk about going slow. He has taken the mickey now. Right, I've now got the dining room back in order. The guys helped me an awful lot today, and also my son did some hoovering for me. As I said, it's all the little bits and pieces that take the time to put away. It's easy and shows more when you've got a bigger space and you've managed to alter it around or declutter or anything. But when it comes to all the little nitty-gritty bits and pieces, that's what sometimes takes a majority of the time. And they're the pieces that are normally left at the end of any organisation or decluttering video or anything like that, any space that you're dealing with at that time. So as you can see, the floor is totally cleared now. Everything's put away. The basket is empty, and I'm going to use that basket. Instead of ironing, I want to use it realistically for putting pieces in that's going to leave our home, and probably that will either be in the upstairs cupboard, or I might leave it in the games room under the desk. I'm not quite sure yet. Due to the fact that I'm still on the hunt for the collapsible laundry bin. Couldn't get it from the range, couldn't get it from B&M, but there is other B&Ms to try. As I said, I have seen it out and about, but it's like anything else. When you want a particular item and you've seen it everywhere before, when you come to actually purchase it, you can't find it. So as you've probably noticed, I have actually changed the arrangement on our dining room table. I have put this one, now this was one of the arrangements. I didn't personally make it. A relation of my daughter-in-law made it for their wedding, and they asked if I kindly wanted it, and I said, oh yes please. I've had it on my stairs where I keep all my DVDs, but I knew it would be lovely for coming into obviously now September, autumn time. So I've already changed it over, and as you probably seen from my video, I dismantled the rest of the flowers. Now they weren't leaving our home, they'd just been boxed up in my craft stroke office cubby for another time. So I'm giving you a quick look because there was bags everywhere, even under the dining room table and chairs. They've all gone. I've still got a bag of stuff waiting to go to the charity shop, but they are limiting what you can take and no big items, because there's big notice up, because I've said this before, you have to take it to the rear of the building and they have to hold on to it for 72 hours before the stuff can be sorted and put out. So we've moved, as I said a while back, we've moved the desk there because I tend to not use the tumble dryer during the summer months and the finer weather. And I've been very lucky that I have been able to get all the laundry dry. I've actually did 3 lots yesterday, got it all dried and got it all put away, so that's good, because our weather has been a bit changeable at the moment. So as you can see by my previous videos and today, we're getting a move on getting stuff out of our home. And as you can see, this was where everything was in piles. Everything has literally been put away. That was my main task, to make sure every piece was put away and not bundled up into another box or bag. Hubby actually went through those 3 drawers. He went through all 3 of them in the end and got rid of more pieces, and even went through this, and this is now empty. This was like a catch-all sort of tin. I got this from Wilko's a couple of Christmases ago, but sometimes it actually stays on that unit. But as you can see, he's sorted that, emptied it, tools and pieces where it had to go in the car went in the car, and other pieces went in the shed. And also, I said, the big boot tidier went back in the car as well. Just wanted to get our dining room cleared, especially the floor. There's not much floor showing, due to the fact it's got quite a lot of different uses, including our granddaughter's toy station, as you can see. And just a quick look, there's that red dress. It's on one of her dolls at the moment. I've put the other picture that I got in the frame from the charity shop. That's on the stairs. I probably will show some of the places I've purchased, you know, of items I've purchased and where I've put them or what I'm doing with them. But I'm going to finish the video, I think, here, due to the fact we've had a long day and I've got to cook an evening meal. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.